Following breaking news, CP24 has confirmed when the Eglinton Crosstown LRT will finally open. The transit line will open February 8th. This is according to a source with direct knowledge of the project. City Councillor Josh Matlow posting earlier today on social media that it looked like the line would be up and running on that date. Premier Doug Ford also said earlier this month he was hopeful the Crosstown would open early next month. The line was supposed to open in 2020, but it's been plagued by delays, lawsuits, and safety issues. And right now, for more, we are joined live by Ward 12 Councillor Josh Matlow. Councillor Matlow, thanks a lot for joining us. So first off, is this actually going to happen?
It looks like it finally is going to open on February 8th. Questions always still remain. How fast it's going to go. We don't want to see another fiasco of an opening like the Finch line. And but I can tell you that there are many community members who are very excited to see a line that we've been waiting 15 years in construction to finally open. But it also needs to be a lesson learned on how not to construct a transit line. As you mentioned, it was promised to open in 2020. We are now 2026. It went about $1 billion cost overrun. Countless businesses have been closed and struggled through it all. Communities have been impacted. And the reason that I've been calling for a public inquiry into the incompetence of this management and this construction over the years is both to hold the government of Ontario and Metrolinx to account, but even more importantly, to ensure that lessons are learned so that they're not repeated as work progresses on the Ontario line and the Scarborough subway extension and other projects that we want to see done well. We don't want to see businesses and communities treated like collateral damage when these major projects are constructed.
Councillor, I have to ask this. What is the confidence level that this February 8th date is actually going to be met?
It does look like, I mean, I'm aware that they are organizing an event a little bit earlier than the 8th to, bring a band and do a big event and have a big celebration. But I don't think, listen, I think we should be happy that the line is finally opening. But I'm actually not excited to see some of the people who have been responsible for the mismanagement of this project. They're cutting a ribbon. There should be some humility and some contrition about how badly this has been done. The waste of tax dollars, the waste of so many years, the impact on businesses and communities. This is not how you run a railroad. This is not how you construct rapid transit. I'm also worried that the rapid transit may end up being slower than the bus that it replaces on the surface part of the RAT. So they need to get it right. They need to do transit signal priority. They need to get the signals working. There's a lot of work to do to clean up after Metrolinx's mess. I don't want to see any part of our city go through what people along Eglinton have gone through ever again. We want transit. Transit is the dream. But the construction was a nightmare and it can't happen again.
So, Councillor, on February 8th, what is this going to symbolize for you when you see these cars, the trains moving?
It'll symbolize the end of a really difficult chapter in a lot of people's lives, including the business owners who lost their livelihoods. It'll signify the end of a chapter where we saw one of the most incompetent projects ever performed in North America's history. It'll symbolize a day where we can be happy that Toronto is seeing a further expansion in our transit network, which is so necessary for our quality of life. But it should be a reminder that when even good things are done, they've got to be done well. And lessons need to be learned, and the Ford government and Metrolinx need to be more transparent and accountable for the mistakes to demonstrate that they want to build the public trust again as they move forward with other projects, which we want them to do. But again, we want them to do well, on time, on budget. And rather than treating businesses and residents like collateral damage, their success and well-being should be part of the plan from day one.
Ward 12 Councillor Josh Matlow, thank you.
Thank you.